Lately, I've been noticing something in myself and in many of my clients. It feels like I'm able to do less things, less than what I was doing before. Before I was doing 10, and now I'm doing just 2. And it's not that I've lost motivation. It's not that I have less time, but days feel full faster. Decisions take more energy, and even small tasks can feel heavier than usual. When that happens, many high performers immediately assume that something is wrong with us. But often what we're experiencing isn't failure or lack of discipline, it's burnout. And this is information about how we feel. Welcome to Corporate Therapy, where we talk about work, performance, and ambition without disconnecting from the human side of success. I want to offer a different way of looking at burnout, especially the quiet kind. Burnout isn't always a warning that you're doing too much. Very often it's a signal that your attention is spread too thin, that you're holding too many priorities at the same level, and that your system is asking you for better focus, not more effort. This becomes especially noticeable during the holiday season. Yes, summer adds layers professionally, personally, emotionally. There's pressure to close the year strong. Routines change at home. There are social commitments, reflections about the year, and expectations, spoken and unspoken. Expectations from other people, expectations from you. What are the things that you wanted to be over already and you couldn't finish? None of this means you're inefficient. It means you're navigating more inputs at once. So here's the insight I want you to take away. When time feels harder, it's often because everything feels important. You don't have to do everything. When everything feels important, focus disappears. So what is it that you have to do instead? Focus on what really matters, not just stretch your time so that you work 24/7. This is where clarity comes back, not by doing more, but by deciding better. One of the simplest tools, more effective that I use with all the clients is the 4 Ds. And it's in my book, Time Works. You can check it out in more detail. 4 Ds: do now, do later, delegate, and delete. Do now. What is important and urgent that truly needs your attention right now? What can be done later? It matters. Yeah, it's important, but you don't have to do it now. You can do it later today, tomorrow, next week, or next year. What can you delegate? What are the things that you don't need to do that maybe someone else is better fit to do them? Like, do you need to buy all the gifts for Christmas, or can anyone else do it for you? Or can someone else buy some of the gifts? And then delete. What are the things that you really don't have to do or anyone have to do? Maybe you don't have to attend to all the meetings. Maybe you don't have to buy all the gifts. Burnout really often is not when we rest more, when we remove noise. So instead of doing 100% of the things on your to-do list, choose what's the 25% that you want to keep and you want to do now. What's the 25% that you want to remove? Seen this way, burnout has a positive intention. It's pointing out misalignment. It's telling you that your time, energy, and attention need to be brought back in sync with what actually matters to you, not to everyone around you. And that's not a weakness. That's really awareness so that you and your energy can be sustained over time. So now, one practical action, very light but very empowering, is one simple thing that you can do this week. Don't reorganize your whole life. Just ask yourself one question. What is one thing I can stop treating as urgent? Relief often comes from subtraction, not optimization. You will be surprised. So if this episode resonated with you, take it as a reassurance, not a diagnosis. Feeling stretched doesn't mean you're failing. Very often it means you're ready to refocus. You'll find additional resources in the description of the podcast, and you can revisit this episode anytime. You can also check the book time box for more information and my articles that will be in the description to learn more about this burnout. And next time, we'll talk about the imposter syndrome, very much connected with burnout and how overload and lack of focus can quietly turn into self-doubt. And if you'd like extra support, clarifying priorities, protecting your time, or navigating a transition with intention, you can visit lucypaulise.com and book a personal coaching session. So this week, try it. Look at your to-do list and ask yourself which one of these things doesn't actually need to be urgent. Use the for this, do now, do later, delegate, or delete, and consciously remove just one item from the do now category. See you next week. Thanks for listening. And remember to save this podcast so that you can receive notifications when the next episode's coming. Share it with your friends. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.